A chicken can swallow a stone and turn it into part of its digestive system. A crocodile may carry rocks inside its stomach for years, and some animals deliberately travel to exposed cliffs just to tear mouthfuls of clay from the ground. To us, this looks completely wrong. Rocks have no calories, dirt has no flavor. But these animals are not confusing the ground with food. They are using it. The clearest example begins with a bird eating a seed. A chicken swallows it almost whole. There are no teeth to crack the shell and no molars to grind hard plant material. Instead, the seed reaches the gizzard, a thick, muscular chamber built to crush food. But muscle alone is not enough. Inside are stones the bird swallowed earlier. As the gizzard contracts, those stones press against the food, grinding it again and again. The bird is not eating rock for nutrition. It has placed the grinding surface inside its own body. Scientists call these swallowed particles grit. Experiments with domestic chickens show that birds do not use it randomly. When chicks eat tougher, more plant-based diets, they retain more grit and often select larger, rougher particles. The stones change too. Repeated use makes them smaller and smoother, and once they become less useful, they can pass through the body and be replaced. Chickens are far from unique. Turkeys, pigeons, ostriches, and many other birds swallow stones. Species eating hard seeds or fibrous plants often rely on them most. An ostrich can swallow stones larger than anything a chicken could manage. That explains birds. But crocodiles already have powerful teeth. So why do stones appear in their stomachs too? For a long time, researchers assumed the rocks helped break down large pieces of food. But crocodilian digestion already has another advantage: extremely acidic stomach conditions that can soften very tough material. That led to another idea: ballast. A crocodile resting in water benefits from keeping most of its body below the surface. Stones seem as if they could work like a diver's weight belt, helping with stability or buoyancy. It is a neat explanation, possibly too neat. Models suggest the stones inside many crocodilians are often too light compared with total body mass to create a dramatic effect. They may still help with balance, digestion, or body position, and some may simply be swallowed accidentally. The honest answer is that crocodiles definitely carry gastroliths, stomach stones, but scientists still debate exactly what they do. Penguins create another mystery. Stones have been found inside several penguin species, including Adelie penguins, and even chicks not yet feeding at sea. They might help process hard food, affect buoyancy slightly, or simply be picked up while birds collect pebbles for nests or feed near the seafloor. In chicks, they may even arrive accidentally when parents transfer food. But rocks are only one way animals use the earth. Across South America, parrots gather on exposed riverbanks and eat clay from the cliffs. At first, researchers thought the clay mainly supplied minerals. That may be partly true, especially at sites rich in sodium. But clay has another useful property. Its microscopic particles have enormous surface area and can bind certain chemicals. Many seeds and unripe fruits contain defensive plant compounds that can irritate the gut or interfere with digestion. Clay may bind some of those compounds before they are absorbed. The bird may be using dirt as a natural chemical filter. And parrots are not alone. Monkeys, elephants, bats, deer, and other mammals also practice geophagy, deliberate soil eating. They often return to particular locations and select specific soil rather than eating random ground. Researchers have proposed several possible benefits: minerals, changes in stomach acidity, support during digestive upset, and binding certain plant compounds. The soil is not ordinary food. It is closer to a tool. Grizzly bears have also been observed returning to particular geophagy sites. The better supported idea is that certain soils provide minerals or alter conditions inside the digestive system. So why do humans rarely do any of this? Because we moved most of these jobs outside the body. We have teeth. We cut and grind food with tools. We cook tough plant material until it softens. We obtain minerals through a wider, controlled diet. and we manufacture medicines that can bind compounds or reduce stomach acid. A chicken carries its meal inside its stomach. We built ours outside the body. Humans have still eaten clay in many cultures, and mineral materials remain part of some modern medicines. But swallowing gravel offers us little advantage because our stomach is not built to grind food with stones. A bird's gizzard is. That is the real difference. Some animals do not survive despite swallowing rocks and dirt. They evolved to make the ground itself useful.